Okay. What's up, buddies? Welcome back to another episode of the First Owner RTG. I think I've recovered ever so slightly from the emotional roller coaster that was last episode. Now, there is a spoiler in this squad. If you missed last episode, I think we ended up doing like 75 player pick packs, 100 plus packs, Beelzebub's butthole packs. We hit an absolutely nuts player that, once again, you could probably see in the squad. And then we did, of course, our prime icon moments icon swap pack at the end of the epi. So I don't want to spoil it. If you missed that somehow, go check that out, of course. Super emotional epi. A month and a half of grinding resulted in, the final 5 minutes of the video, which was pretty wild. And here we are today, moving on from it. So this is going to be the team that we're going to use to try and get 5 to 10 Rivals games today. It's just a crazy weird team, right? It's obviously not the full meta, but it is full of players that are absolutely part of the meta. I think I'm just using the team in a weird way. So obviously, Perisic and Royce not really meant to be wide players. So Royce fills in for Team of the Year Mbappe out wide left. Perisic fills in for Team of the basically Team of the Year Messi out wide right. And Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, we're going to continue to use at striker. Pele's the central cam. And then the fulcrum midfield of Vidal and Makalele. I was telling this to my Twitch chat. It's not that I don't like this Arturo Vidal. Bro, what is this? Okay, I was going to say, it's the second time today. We've used him for a good chunk of games in swaps. So don't just look at the 2 games and think, what is Nick's, he's telling us this after 2 games. We've probably played about 25 games with this Vidal now. And I like him a lot, don't get me wrong. He's a sick card. He's got great stats all across the field. But I like to tier my players now in terms of the ultra god tier players, tier 1 players. So tier 1 players for me are like Cristiano Ronaldo, Team of the Year Mbappe. Let's go by position. A tier 1 box-to-box mid for me right now is like a Team of the Year De Bruyne, a road to the final Renato, Hullet obviously, Lothar, Mateus. Those are tier 1 in my club. I would argue that Thiago, the FUT birthday Thiago, once we moved him into that box-to-box midfield role, yes, his medium work rates are a bit crap, but other than his work rates, he is absolutely a tier 1 box-to-box midfielder. Now, I don't know if I would put Vidal there yet. He's definitely a tier 2. He's like that one stage below of the absolute GOATs that I find in the club. Maybe a lot of you guys would disagree, but that's kind of my review on him so far. He's like a tier 2, which is still a fantastic box-to-box mid, but he just doesn't feel as psychotically good as a road to the final Renato or a Team of the Year De Bruyne for me specifically. I don't know if you guys would agree. The problem is here, my opinions on Royce and Perisic, I don't know if they're going to be fair because, like I said, they're replacing players that fit their roles so well that I love. Whereas you would probably argue, and a lot of you guys have, that Perisic and Royce are both meant to be pure strikers. That's where you're going to get the best return out of them. And I mean, even in that D1 game that we played yesterday, did I mention I'm in D1? Once we put Perisic at striker, he was lights out. However, both Perisic and Royce, as of right now, are playing very well out wide. I don't know. I thought they would be bad because they're tall. They don't really fit the way the player style that I like to use in those wide positions, right? I like a little bit smaller players that can cut and move and turn really quick and don't feel so clunky. Royce and Perisic at times do feel clunky. However, they're still lights out. So I really like those 2 so far. And that's kind of the team that we're going to run with for Weekend League. Tapsoba took one for the team and got a red card, which then allowed us to hold a draw against an absolute psychomaniac yesterday. So that's why we'll have Rio in the team for 1 game. Nice replacement. Having said that, for today's grind, we have a lot to go through. So we have another 50 player pick packs to start off the day. We've got 100 plus league SBCs to grind through. We've got red player picks, FUT champs rewards, Division 2 rank 1 rivals rewards. We've got so much to go through today that I'm really excited. And as always, if we get through all of this grind without any marquee sick pack pull, we will do yet another mid to prime icon. Maybe we'll do a roulette pack this time to try, as always, to hit a Hullet or a Cruyff. And spoiler, obviously, if you haven't watched last video by now, we did not hit... We didn't hit Cruyff or Hullet or damn near anything close other than me wanting to cut my nuts off looking at that pack pull again. I will never watch that video ever again. I don't even want to see it ever again. I don't want to see the guy's face ever again that I packed either. Nevertheless, let's see what the Thursday content is. Did we get a Gervinho FUT birthday? Is an interesting one. A very interesting one, in fact. Huh. Okay. Wow, one player too, hey? Or, sorry, one squad. 85 rated, like that's kind of... 85 rated is still about just under 200k, if I'm being honest, right? It's probably like 180 to 200k to get this done. That is a spicy card. Doesn't have any attributes, which would make him good. 5-star, 3-star, nah. I'm passing on this. This one might be, in my opinion, boys, this one might be the first L of EA's FUT birthday content release. I was talking about that with the Twitch chat this morning, that, as always, I still think Team 1 has been...
Apologies. I couldn't hear what you said.
Not talking to you, you twat. Sorry. Siri trying to get involved. Yeah, I don't like Team 1. Apparently there's leaks for Team 2. I haven't seen them. I've muted all content creators that talk about leaks. Other than Nep. I feel bad for muting Nep, obviously. But I'm basically not looking at Twitter until Friday, 6 p.m. I don't want to see leaks. I hate leaks. They're the worst thing ever. I genuinely feel like if you try and get notoriety or push leaks all over your social platform as a FIFA content creator, I just hate it. I really hate it. It ruins the entire fun of what I love the most in Ultimate Team, is getting excited for player releases and stuff like that. So I haven't seen any leaks, and I'm so grateful for that, and I hope to keep it secret among ourselves so we can continue to enjoy this organic 6 p.m. content excitement. So if you don't want to see leaks, you're not going to see them from me. I would recommend you probably don't go into the comments section of the videos over the next day until Friday Team 2 is out, and just enjoy the content, me and you, all right? And if you are enjoying the content, me and you, smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching this live on stream, click that follow button. We're doing everything we can to keep the surprise and enjoyment of this game as much of a surprise as possible. So anyways, the Gervinho to me isn't that much of a W. We completed through the Saudi League again. So as mentioned, we've got a ton of packs to go through. Maybe like 20 or 30 as always are silver, but it restocks all the off leagues, as we say always. And then the good part, of course, is we got another prime pack there. We got another jumbo premium gold player pack for the Eredivisie. One thing I will say, crafting these player pick packs is obviously the most boring thing on earth and the worst, but I've committed to do it. We've committed to do it for the start of every episode for you guys. But have you guys noticed that you're getting market banned so fast? Again, I need to buy players, of course, for these player picks. But dude, you craft 2 or 3 player picks in EA market bans, like the account. So crafting 50 player picks takes so much time nowadays. I absolutely hate it. But once again, we'll keep it going, because I know you guys like it, and I love player pick packs. They're good, they're fun, and they're really good to craft players, of course. So we did the Lib, we did the Sud, so 4 full league SBCs completed. I don't even know if I want to talk about the Lib and Sud. I will say real quick, kind of value for time spent right now. I don't know why, but they're relatively cheap. Sud is a bit annoying once you get to the golds, but like specifically the Lib, even the silvers are not crazy expensive right now. So I like that. And I hope none of you guys paid attention to what I said, so I can keep doing the Sud Lib on my own and getting a bunch of easy packs to open. Like a rare mega, dude, is sick. Jumbo Premium Gold Players is sick for next to no time spent. If you do like 30 minutes, no money spent really, if you do 30 minutes to an hour of BPM a day, and then turn those players into into silver upgrades, you're basically doing this for at least a quarter of the overall price if you had to buy every single player. It's great. And then you sell everything else and make cash. Anyways, I didn't say any of that. You guys didn't hear it. Please don't do it. Just let me continue to do it. We've got another Group 2 daily, so let's see what bronzes or silvers have gone up in price. League 6, nationalities, max 7. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Well, look at your left backs, cams, DMs, right backs. center backs that are bronze. You only need one rare, so genuinely probably anything would work. Leagues max 6, regions max 7. So you can legit just do one league, one nation. So that would probably be, yeah, players from the same league minimum too. So the easiest thing would be I would sell main league, main nation players. So Sweden, Swedish league, Swedish players. England 3, English players that are cams, DMs. That's what I would focus on while doing the BPM and even using silver players to sell on. That's what I'm going to focus on. Because, hey, it never hurts to make a little bit of cash, right? Well, this was spoiled yesterday, unfortunately. Earn a rule breaker, road to the final, record breaker, team of the group stage, FUT freeze, headliners, future stars, what if, or FUT birthday player. Well, at least there's no one to watches in there, guys. So we will do this at the end of the epi for sure. 100%. What is the cost? I love it. Dude, our player picks will cover this in about 3 minutes. So that's fantastic. I don't know if I'm gonna do the maybe we'll do like a player pick thing with my viewer base. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep it going. Current team of the week is there. Marquee matchups are out, so you get a prime gold pack for completing the whole thing. You get a jumbo gold pack for, once again, no bronzes and silvers, but whatever, that's not hard to do. Serie A for a gold player pack. These two are terrible. PSG or Lille players, 79 rated, 80 chem for a prime electrum. That's a pretty good pack. And then a 25k pack for an 80 rated Arsenal or Liverpool included squad. So I can't imagine too much of this is going to get overpriced, which is good. But really only 3 out of the 5 packs are really worthwhile. We're going to do it no matter what. So let's keep going through and seeing if they've added anything else to the setup. Did we get new icon SBCs? Like, are we going to get new icon SBCs? I thought Thursdays were icon SBCs. No? No, it doesn't look like they've added anything. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks now since they haven't added new icons again. Annoying, dude. Really, really annoying. I'd love to have another. Selfishly, I'd love to have another icon. So the Bundesliga went away, right? And they haven't brought it back either. So there we are, boys. Nothing new outside. Well, the party bag, I know. And okay, nothing new is not fair to say. We got a Gervinho. We got a puzzle SBC. We got the FUT birthday party bag. We got marquee matchups. For some reason that didn't favorite, which is weird. So no, we do have plenty of things to work towards. I don't think that's fair for me to say there's nothing new. That's a little bit ridiculous. So without further time wasting and faffing about, let's get our player pick packs open. Did they add anything to the objectives? Something I did late last night against, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm in Division 1. So against D1 opposition, I did this in Managerial Masterpiece, and I hated it. Imagine your surprise in me saying I hated playing with shit 78 rated players against D1 sweat lords. It was garbage. Even more so because kids would either play like psychos and do everything they could to stop you from scoring because all you needed to do was score with a Brazilian, or they would score with a Brazilian and then put the controller down. And you just sit there for 20 minutes wanting to rip your eyes out of their sockets because you're so bored. Nevertheless, we did get it done. So we've gotten the 3 Brasilvers that EA released. First one being the left back. I completed him though, so I could just use him in Managerial Masterpiece. It was okay, nothing special. This guy looks all right. Marcos Andre. I haven't really looked at his stats though. Let's have a little gander at his stats. Cool. Never mind. Let's not. He disappeared. Once we see him again, we'll have a look. And then Dalbert, you guys will remember early on, he was one of my favorite silver players to use in the Silver Lounge. We used him as a left mid in a silver 3-5-2 setup. So this guy looks like a god in that exact position. I don't know if I'd actually be able to use him in a 4-2-3-1. But in like a left mid in 4-4-2 or a left mid in 3-5-2, or if you're a sweat lord, a left wing back in a 5-3-2. Not bad, man. Not bad. He looks cool, like the dynamic image. So that's a sick little card. Again, he's just gonna disappear into the abyss, but that's fine. And is there any other objectives that I may have missed or was blind to see? So this one we're almost done with. Wait, what? Thursday FUT birthday release. Time for some FUT birthday party tricks. Complete this to earn a Miranda. 5-star skills Miranda. What? Mandanda. I said Miranda because I'm brain dead. Please. It's a new FUT friendly. Release the keepers with only goalkeepers in your full squad. This is what we want to see, EA. This is what I want to see. Oh my God. What? Yo, that is unreal. And I need both a French goalkeeper and I need a Ligue 1 special goalkeeper. So this is perfect for the first owner grind, man. Assist 6 goals with goalkeepers, score 5 with goalkeepers, win 3 matches with goalkeepers, and score in 7 separate matches. Bro, what? Is it like maybe it's full chem? I kind of hope it's full chem. This is going to be absolute pandemonium. How did I miss that, by the way? Is there anything? I mean, surely there's not anything else. We still need to get Dan. We still need to work on Silver Beasts. This is something I have to do, absolutely. Oh, I love that kit. Play 12 matches, assist 12 goals, score 12 goals. Score a minimum of 2 goals in 2 separate matches for a birthday cake. That's kind of cool. Look at the birthday cake ball, dude. You know Zway's gonna love that. Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. I like these little things they're doing, man. They're knocking the content out of the park, in my opinion. This is everything I wanted to see in a FUT friendly, man. Now, just going to double check if there's any milestones. No. So I would like to see, interestingly, what the requirements are specifically for this friendly before we get into our player picks. Release the keepers. So it's classic match. Requirements minimum 1 club. Bro, how the hell are... this is going to be mayhem. This is going to be the best, worst thing ever. Why have just 1 goalkeeper when you can have 11? Build a team of keepers. This is a win. This is a massive win. And I don't know what I've got all my Twitch channel, everything closed, like in terms of comments, you know, Twitter. I like experiencing all the new content myself to have it be organic. And then I like seeing what my viewer base thinks of it. But personally, man, this is, maybe I'm missing something that isn't good. But right now, to me, this is all huge wins. It really is. I love it. I want more of stuff like this. What annoys me is EA will do cool stuff like this sporadically. And then the next 4 weeks will be brain dead stuff in Managerial Masterpiece. You know, imagine they did like defender only, striker only in goal. Like it's just limitless. The bronze, the silver potential, the fact that they did for silvers instead of in silvers, they did it in Managerial Masterpiece. That is where I'm sure everybody's concerned is EA will take the content to be stupid, whereas they could do stuff like this. Anyways, I'm hopeful. I'm positive. I like it. This is what I want to see from the game that I love. So, having said that, we got 50 player picks. Let's rip them. We got rewards. We've got red player picks. We're searching for that Dembele, of course. Both. There he is. Oh, that's a spicy little sign. What the hell type of goalkeeper team are we going to build, man? I'm actually really excited about this. Do we just take all goalkeepers? I think I'm going to go special goalkeepers. I don't know why. Let's go. I'll take an Insigne 85. First W of the set. 84. Yeah, I think I'm going to just put in all special keepers and see how we do. Maybe we'll have to like analyze and look at what keepers are good at passing, what keepers have a good shot power, I suppose, dribbling, etc. Hilarious, man. I don't know if I'm even going to go with Pookie, man. I've got nowhere to put another inform, so. Nice. I'll take a Goulashi. Don't mind if I do. It's too bad. I would have loved a special Luke Shaw. That's an L. Another 84 Schmeichel. Okay. Another. Oh my God. Goulashi, Schmeichel, and Jadon Sancho. Let's go. Take an 87 Sancho. Things are heating up again, boys. Just kidding. Back to normal. Yes. Yes. Give me an 85 Pareo. Where the hell am I going to put these dupes, though? That's my biggest concern right now. All right, we got Lopez. We can actually open our red player picks before we need to deal with the dupes, which is kind of cool. That'll be part of the live intro, too. And Nzeko. I should have went with Rafinha, shouldn't I? Oh, no, I finished the Brazil one. So, yeah, no, I don't even need Rafinha. We're good. Ever. Arthur. It's just dupe city, boys. It is just dupe city over here. See what I mean? Jimenez. I don't even know who I want to... Who are we going to focus on completing from the icons? How much? Well, oh, no. We do the party bag, man. What am I talking about? We do the party bag. Yeah, we'll do the party bag. Perfect. Oh, I guess I could have taken Pookie then. Wow, I'm a dumb stupid. Damn. Go Skriniar. Well, as always, these are good for SBC fodder. No FUT birthdays. Oh, 89 Kareem the Dream. I swear to God, I pack every single possible version of Benzema. Love that. All right. Last set of the first run. Let's go. 86 Hummels. Yes, please. What is it? If you pack an 84 or better, the 81 plus pack... Another Benzema! An 84 or better, that 81 plus pack pays for itself, right? So we've already covered the cost of these 50 81 pluses with the first 25. Which is fantastic. That's what you love to see, dudes. BPM is wild again? Oh, I believe that. All right, I'm going to bring up the Twitch chat so I can see what you guys are thinking of all this as well, boys. How are your guys' party bags, dudes? All right, there we go. So that's the... Well, it's not technically... It's a little bit more than the first 25, but it is what it is. Miranda, Mandanda. Not open yet? You can use a full regular team in friendlies. It's broken? Wait, what? No, they didn't bottle it, did they? Are you serious? Road to the final Sissoko? I mean, that's a W. There's so many sick cards that you can get too from the party bag, man. I wonder what would be my most wanted. Oh, again! Come on, bro! For the 4 millionth time. You won't complete the objective? Ah, okay. So you have to do it with goalkeepers to complete the objective. But if you can go into it with a full team, once again, people that are nerds will just go in there to ruin people's time. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could just go into it until you find someone running a goalkeeper team and then play. Quit on the guys that are, you know, just using a full squad. That's terrible. Of course people would do that because they're scumbags. Played someone with a full sweat squad? In goalkeeper mode? Yeah. That's what we're saying. Apparently it's glitched. Alright. Well, this run has been fantastic. It really has. As always, with these player pick packs, they always seem to be worth it. I just do really wish at times I'd get like a good player, you know? I'd love to get like a FUT birthday Perisic pack pulled or something like that. Like, that'd be sick. Maybe like a FUT birthday Vardy. I think I deserve it. Perfect. Saul. Love that. It's probably EA's attempt at humor. Oh, you think it's like an April Fool's thing? Dude, that's toxic if it is. Nice. 85 Bonucci. Oh, maybe it is an April Fool's thing, man. That's a good point. Woohoo! Let's go! 88 Conte. Wish I got him when he was a what if. All good, though. I guess I go with a Hennessy. I mean, the Mandanda's real, though. No, I know, but what they've done with the goalkeeper thing, I think that's like an April Fool's thing. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I think it is an April Fool's thing. Yikes, these are rough right now. So, a Benzema, a Kante, a Skriniar, not bad. Ooh, 87 Suarez, baby! Come on. Okay, what the hell do I go with here? Szczesny or Shaqiri? I think Szczesny is more expensive than Shaqiri, right? Szczesny's more expensive, is he not? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's like 35K or something like that. Shaq for the party bag, but I use Szczesny for the party bag. I have Hennessy as the duplicate inform. Yeah, I'm going Szczesny. I think Szczesny's the right play. All right, we got 3 more, boys. I could be wrong, but I feel like Szczesny was the right play. All right, 2 left. 49. Take a dupe, Pizzy. Party bag is complete just with dupes. Lol. Jovetic dupe. I don't need, man. That's the annoying part. Like, where am I going to put this Jovetic? I'm just going to go with Pavlenka, dude, just so I don't have to deal with dupes. Okay. So, look at those dupes, man. What the heck? Like, I'm going to overdo the party bag. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we go do the party bag, YouTube, you guys aren't going to see this. Let's go claim our champs rewards. So that way you guys can see the player picks. Because I can open those. So again, gold 3 merchants as always. 30K. 2 megas. A 50K. Love it. And there are the players. I did want to double check them. So are they all, they're all 5-star skill, right? That would go alongside the Brasilvers. I love it. I mean, I love these cards. I still find it so weird that they didn't like force you to use Brazilian silvers. Yeah, it would have caused the market to boom, of course, with silvers, but why not? Get people opening silver packs, get people opening League SBC packs, people that do have clubs stacked full of silvers that are Brasilver or otherwise. Like, it would have just been such a cool thing, and then they just throw it in Managerial Masterpiece. It's just, I don't know. I know I'm harping on the same thing, but it does piss me off. Now that is a sick player. What on earth? Oh my god. 5-star, 4-star, 6-foot, high, medium. Dude, what? How? Oh my days. What is this card for a silver? I swear you could probably do pretty damn good with this guy in a gold team. He's got better dribbling than Gervinho. I mean, the 80 composure maybe is a little bit of a letdown, because you can't really boost composure. Honestly, man, I think I'd give him a hunter. A hunter or a hawk. One of the two. Wow. He feels heavy in game? Interesting. Okay. All right. First player pick. Come on. Dembele. No, dude. All right. Aurier. Whatever. Dembele. Oh! Of course. How can I be separated from Fonzie, man? I'm going to take him and he'll just stay in the club. He'll be collection. We've got the Canadian R9. We've got Team of the Year Fonzie. We've got the Inform Red Fonzie. Let's go, boys. Hey, it is what it is. I still wish it was another Canadian player that got the Inform. There's so many well-performing Canadian internationals during the qualifying break, too. Cavallini, Laren would have been sick. Oh, well. We got, you know, yet another Fonzie. I guess I got to be grateful, right? A no-dynamic Fonzie. Okay. YouTube, as always, you're going to see walkouts for all the League SBCs and all, well, you're going to see, we're going to try and get to 100 player picks today. So you're going to see all the player picks. You're going to see any walkouts we get from the League SBCs, any nuts pulls from Beelzebub's butthole, and we'll finish the day with a couple of big packs. You know, save up the primes and the 50Ks for the outro, so you guys get to see those naturally open. And then if we finish everything and I haven't hit anything nuts, we'll do a mid to prime icon roulette pack. So let's get into it. Yeah, whatever dude Road to Glory is basically a rich man Road to Glory, really. Wait, was that a walkout? Hey, let's go, boys. First walkout of the grind today, wasn't it? Nice, okay. We just really started on the pack, so that's kind of a W. Let's go. Very nice. 3 dupes is a bit concerning. That's okay. Do we do men left behind, boys? Do we do no men left behind? You didn't see nothing. You didn't. Another walkout. Oh, it's a man of the match. Guaranteed it's going to be someone I have already. I think we got rid of Chilwell. I think back-to-back walkouts. Let's go, boys. Mini prime pack. This might even be tradable, you know. No. We don't dab. We don't shush. We don't do any of that. Nope. Oh, and he's tradable. Surely we cash in, right? For 30K? I think so. Just means we get to do more player picks. Heck yeah, dude. I might have underpriced him actually at 30K. I think I just bottled that, didn't I? Oh, God. Yeah, I think I screwed that up. You need goalkeepers in all 18 slots. Boards? Come on, give me an 85, baby. 85. 85 Leno. No. I am going to leave the party bag until Team 2 comes out, yes. I was thinking of opening at the end of the epi today, but I think we're going to save it. Wow, I got to keep one player from that rare gold pack. He's 29K? Okay, perfect. Good, so we didn't underprice. Yeah, all the FIFA sweats upset they can't sub on their lone Mbappe for the 4 billionth game in friendlies. All right. Rest of these packs are psycho. Oh. Things you fucking love to see. Walk out from the Mega. Let's go, baby. This is from Rivals. Oh. Well. It's fodder. Fodder more than anything. Bobby. He's back healthy, right, for Liverpool? What a baller this dude is. Well, in his proper role. I know there's a bit of a struggle at center back at times, but in his proper role, like in that midfield, that holding, that Calvin Phillips role, what a baller. Nice. Tradable, too. So the question is, do we sell? Get our coins back again. Yes, we do. For 40, he's 48K. I'll do 46. I'll do like 12, I guess. Maybe 11,750. Nice. That's a great pack. Yeah, I'd love to see EA do it like center back objectives, like shit like that. It's so silly but fun. I love the idea, man. I really, really do. I think it's so cool from EA. Yeah, the 2 or 3 marquee matchups packs are good, but overall they're pretty trash. I agree. The fact that this center back is more expensive than that rare Turkish League SBC right winger is crazy. Yeah, the bronze thing that I mean, they did kind of a bronze thing, but not really. They did like a half-ass bronze thing. See, another level, and this is not me complaining about what EA have released, but a few people have kind of mentioned it in the chat, and I'm kind of extrapolating on that concept. You know what would have been another cool concept for this thing that they did with Mandanda? Is moving a player into goalkeeper for FUT Birthday. So, instead of it being Mandanda, a Kyle Walker goalkeeper, where you then use a bunch of goalkeepers outfield to unlock a Kyle Walker. Similarly, right? A position changed Ramos, like a striker Sergio Ramos as the unlock, but you have to use a bunch of center backs to unlock that striker Ramos, or a center back Kylian Mbappe, where you've got to use strikers all over the field, French strikers all over the field or something like that, to unlock him. And then of course you can position change strikers, but you know what I'm saying, right? And a left back Gareth Bale, where maybe you got to use only right wingers in your entire team and stuff like that, like to unlock it. And I don't know, shit like that would be hilarious. The idea isn't fully fleshed out, but you know what I'm getting at essentially. Yeah, CDM Neuer, where you got to use, well, I guess again, oh, trade pause full. Nice. All right, perfect. Oh no, I don't have a lot of special goalkeepers at all. I was thinking like Joe Hart and Nick Pope as my center backs. Like that. And then Van der Sar in actual goal. And I was thinking Red Neuer as my one of my strikers. Maybe my main striker. Maybe Lunin as my cam. Hugo Lloris is left-footed, right? Yeah, so Hugo Lloris as my wide right cam in the Messi role. Oh my god. Dude, what are we doing? Holy Jesucristo. Oh, this is gonna go so bad. All right, we're going all out attack. So, I don't remember what I said I wanted to do here. Neuer's my striker. Bonu wide right. Lunin central. All black. Wow, this worked out perfectly. Lloris all black. Yeah, this is exactly how I want it to be. Chad, I'm scared. Hard up front, 70 speed. I need him at the back, dude. I need him to rip people to shreds at the back, you know? We'll bring on, how's it gunning, lads? Marshall here, maybe, to save the game. If and when we need him. Oh, this is going to go great, I think. It's golden goal mostly? All right, let's test it out. I mean, hey, it's not a bad idea for it to be golden goal. That is hilarious. I love this. I really do. I know our community will ruin it because everybody in this community are a bunch of sweats. But I love the fact that in April, we're all sitting here with like 20 to 30 chem full goalkeeper teams just trying to score goals and stuff like that. Now, this is before we go into the game and see how things pan out, but this will be hilarious to see. All right, I'll play golden goal for the first like 4 or 5 games and let's see let's see if it's an enjoyable experience. Sorry, boys. Oh my god.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be.
Let's see if it's an enjoyable experience or not. Like if I lose like 4 or 5 games in a row and I've just oh my god, this is really scary. Oh god, I just murdered. Wait, so do players just not exist?
LFG.
Suffice it to say, his edge is blunt. Poor effort. Well, he got a lot right there, but he got one thing wrong, and that was the finish.
Oh my god.
Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal!
Oh my... Okay, so nobody's playing golden goal. Okay. Well, what a goal by Lunin. Oh my god. Yo. Wow, that is a tap through ball.
Fruitful looking attack.
This is hilarious, dude.
With a bit of danger here.
Oh god, he fake shot me. Ah.
And they'll get ready for the throw in. And they have possession again. Yassine Bounou.
How's that not a pen?
And good pressure high up the pitch. Beautifully disguised ball. It could be the big...
Ah!
And that is how to...
Oh my god, was that like a mini scorpion? What have I just witnessed? Oh my god! That's so stupid. Was that... Hold on. Hold on. I'm so sorry for freaking you guys out. This might be the only gameplay you'll see. So we scored the first goal. I have no idea how a 3 chemistry, like 12 shooting keeper bangs that top corner. But this goes to show you why this, as much fun as this goes to show you how broken this game is. Dude, look at how he hits that! He like scuffs it across his foot top corner. That is I've missed chances easier than that with a 7 million coin Team of the Year Mbappe. Bro, this was great play, by the way. I'm pretty sick with it when I want to be. This was like a beta scorpion kick. Bro. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. What? I have not scored a pretty goal like that with Neymar, bro. Oh my, it's obnoxious. Oh, it's so stupid. I love it. I love it and hate it so much. Hey, Adam, thank you. Armalika, we'll just include from start to finish that game for YouTube today, I guess. That's good enough, I think. I think everything else is going to be relatively toxic. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Adam. Any update on the stomach appendix thing? Yeah, it's better. It was apparently like a torn rib or strained rib muscle, so it was pretty chill, bro. It was pretty chill. Twitter clip? Yeah, that's a hell of a Twitter clip right there. If you want to make that the highlight for the day, for Twitter as well, Armalika, that like a standalone, that'd be sick too. That's a great call. Like just a 30-second thing. No, not torn. It's like strained. I don't think it was torn, but the doctor's like, you've definitely like strained a rib muscle. So.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football, and we're looking forward to the game. My name is Derek Ray.
I mean, that guy wasn't playing Golden Goal, but was playing Golden Goal, so I'm very confused.
Potentially thrilling action here. Lee, this should be magnificent.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
Navas.
Such. No way! No way! This is ridiculous. This is against D1 players. Guys, did I tell you I'm in D1? Bro, how are Neuer and Lunin scoring goals that I struggle to score with like Ronaldo and Mbappe? What is happening right now? Do they secretly have us in like full stats? Like, what is that? In, not manage, no, what is it? Not full chem. What is it? Yeah, not maybe it's max chem, I'm thinking? It isn't max chem because you would see it. Like, before you go into the game, your full team gets, like, links and everything. So it's not max. Yeah, like Mystery Ball. You know where you get, like, boosted stats? I think a Mystery Ball is what I was thinking. At least for shooting. Surely. Maybe nothing else but shooting. Like, everybody feels like they have 99 shooting. Bro, I haven't missed a single chance. Legit, thank you for the 6 years straight of support, man. I appreciate it, bro. Much love. Yeah, it just feels like, dude, how the fuck is the goalkeeper on full chem not making a save? That's the one part that I just don't understand. But it's only been 2 games. So maybe that's the weird part, right? Bircher, thank you for the 28, man. Appreciate it, dude. And Nick 20T's biggest fan with a $5 to the BC Cancer Foundation. What a legend. Up to almost up to $167,000 raised, dudes. Just from the start of FIFA 21.
For complete coverage is Lee Dixon. And if the game is as enticing on the pitch as it looks on paper, we're not going to be disappointed. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Great atmosphere here.
Oh, wow.
Two sides, I'm sure, will set a quick tempo in this game. We get to watch for free. The players are chomping at the bit. I can't wait.
Oh my god, that was a 1-bar through ball. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, wow. What a touch by Berkey. Jeez. Nice tackle. Just kidding. I actually... What?
On and on he goes.
This, I'm going to concede this too, aren't I?
Take the lead.
Okay,
And
nice.
the keeper able to
My
hold
Van der Sar
on to
made a
it.
save. Let's go.
Oblak. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Great opportunity.
Oh, why did he take it? Okay, I take it back. I take it back. Oh, God. I take it back. That touch by Neuer was the worst thing I've ever... the worst. Oh, he's going to score. Great play. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, my God. This is hilarious. Oh. We've both missed just huge opportunities, dude.
Promising looking ball. And threading
And
it
that
forward. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. But it
Handball!
comes through.
Red! Oh, that's a dangerous play. Oh, my God.
Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch.
That's offside. Good play, though. Great goal, but it's offside.
Well, just went a bit too early. Offside.
I was trying to hit Lunin, I think. Nice tackle. Hugo as in the Hullet role is a king, man.
He might be able to profit from the wide position.
Ah! Good tackle.
Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
It's just pandemonium, I suppose, which is the funniest part. Oh.
Navas. Manuel Neuer. Space afforded him.
Are you serious? Nah, bro. Lunin was in on net. Oh, that's so unlucky.
Into the advanced position. Can he put them?
Dude, I can't shoot. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh, a nice looking pass. And just a whisker away with that effort.
This is impossible. Remember when I said I thought all shooting was 99? No, it's not.
Hey, back.
I can confirm it's not.
What are the chances of a champs run with this?
I would fucking not win a single game, dude. What would be the point?
And taken away. Well, they have the ball once more. And they do like to press whenever they can.
Dude, this is horrendous.
And Lions
I can't even move it out of my own end. I think he's gone on to high... Yeah, he has gone on to high press. That's why. See, the problem is with this goalkeeper shit is exactly this. Is that, like, if you know the broken mechanics of the game, it still takes over the game. Like, he's gone on high press now, and I can't even move out of my own end. See what I'm saying? What the hell?
Not thinking it through.
Oh, God.
Nick Pope. Andriy Lunin. And it's a quality pass. Oh, showing excellent vision.
Off the post! Oh, so unlucky.
Well, he's really unlucky. It was worth an effort, that's for sure.
Kepa.
The tackle, Hugo, unlucky. Guy's getting the sticky ball now.
Here's Kepa.
Oh, Jesus. Fair play.
Can they forge ahead? Now that would be straightforward for any keeper.
Wait, what?
Oblak. Will it be?
Oh, my days. Oh, my God! Holy Toledo! Neuer with the back heel through ball. What the fucking hell? Oh. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I have scored some outrageous goals today with Two Chem go. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, that's an actual problem.
Creativity in midfield is a little bit off.
Promising attack, but his timing was... Tomasz Vaclik. Now the attack fizzled out. Andriy Lunin. In position.
Lunin! Oh! Fake shot into a bridge, into melting a defender. I can't even tell you who. Into a beautiful... That's one of the better goals I've scored this week. And I just scored it with Lunin on 2Chem. This game, it makes no sense. I'm not mad. I'm just confused. Because the accuracy I'm scoring against an almost full Chem keeper with a goalkeeper is higher than I can with like 7 million coin outfield players. I would have missed that if that was Messi. I'm telling you right now. Now, I don't know if you have a reason for it. Bro, that 1-2 with the foot? What on earth? Doink doink. That's insane. I would have been happy to do that with Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, man. That's nuts. All right, GG. Not mad, just disappointed. And not even disappointed, I'm just confused. I mean, I know that I probably took like 47 shots there, so that's another thing. But what I find funny is like a full Chem goalkeeper's conceding. Like, look at his stats. How the fuck is it so easy to concede with a full Chem keeper against useless goalkeepers? That is the weird part. So I understand scoring some random goals here and there, easily beating, you know, low-rated, terrible defenders. But when it comes down to taking a shot against another goalkeeper on 10 Chem, why is it so easy to score? That's my confusion. Dude, based off of how certain goalkeepers play against the best players in the game, it should be goddamn near impossible to score. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm like getting my point across. I'm not complaining, I just find that to be nuts. Bro, some of the goals goddamn Neuer scored. Team Chem, brother, are you just repeating what you're seeing someone type in the chat? I just told you. Team Chem is one thing, but that's the stats. These are his stats, period. Team Chem or otherwise. Look at his stats. He's a full Chem goalkeeper. I like, yet, and just like my opponent had what, like a 8 Chem Pope or something? Like, it's just weird, that's all. It's just a weird conversation. Like, I understand these guys are on minus 18, right? The argument I'm trying to make is how basically both my keeper and my opponent's keeper don't just save every single chance. All right, boys, here we go. Another 10 of these player pick packs. We are unbelievably having a great time with this goalkeeper objective. I can see how some people hate it because if you're in Division 1 rivals like I am and then have that matchmaking in friendlies, have I told you I'm in D1? Anyways, if you haven't heard, I'm in D1. And because of that, you end up playing FIFA players that are just super psycho and super playing to the level of either their parents are going to get shot to Mars if they don't win, or they're time wasting, or they're playing like maniacs. So I can understand how, because of the FIFA community, the goalkeeper friendly is terrible or toxic for you specifically. But for me, I've loved it. I really have. Like, yes, I've come up against nuts players, but some of the hilariously crazy overpowered goals I've scored have been fun. Some of the wins have been hilarious. I mean, I actually, not to toot my own horn, I haven't lost yet, but still, like, I've conceded a bunch of goals. I won a game in the 90th minute. Right now, the center back combo of Joe Hart and Nick Pope is god tier. And then the strike cam combo of Red Neuer and Future Stars Lunin. Some of the things I watch Lunin and Neuer do are things I haven't even seen Ronaldo and Neymar do for me. So I've been really enjoying it and just trying my best. Wow, these are really bad. But anyways, been trying my very best to just enjoy the process as opposed to like forcing the wins. And it's come very, very good for me. Let's go. An 87 Bernardo Silva is fantastic. So if you guys are going to take on the goalkeeper objective, I wish they were separate. 90 Ter Stegen and a Bruno too. Fernandes. I would recommend you just take it for a bit of silly goose time. If you play someone that's a psycho, pause and quit. If you load up against these freaks that decide to use full teams in that goalkeeper mode, pause and quit. And just focus on trying to have a little bit of fun with, as we said, I think earlier, your end target of getting that Mandanda. But don't let it be like your entire focus of just getting the Mandanda as quickly as possible. And I think you'll have a good time with it. So having said that, we're going to get right back into more games. All right, boys. So here we are, before we even get into the goalkeeper stuff, because we have the dupe Pizzi and the dupe Fakir, and we've got, you know, an extra current Team of the Week player, why not finish off just from the menu grind and PP packs and stuff like that? We get yet another completion, and this time it is, hopefully, a good replacement in one of the positions that we need help in, which is in goal. So first of all, we're going to test out Schmeichel at central cam in our goalkeeper setup for the final games for Mandanda. And then after that, I think he's going to go right into our weekend league team because, I mean, Neff says he's really good. I don't have the greatest players. Red Neuer isn't that awesome anymore anyways. Baby Van der Sar is pretty horrible in my opinion. I don't find him that good at all. So I wouldn't mind trying someone new. Now, if a Moments Van der Sar comes out as an SBC down the road, or a Moments Czech, Petr Cech is Canadian, by the way. If he comes out, he's not. That's a lie. Begovic is. I lost my mind there for a second. Anyways, if like a Czech comes out or something like that comes out, I'm not going to say I'm not going to craft those types of cards. I probably will. But for the time being, let's just enjoy Schmeichel. I need somewhere to put all these duplicate players. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We've completed pretty much every SBC player that we want to complete. The Lars Bender, the Vidal, the Royce, everything. To the point where I don't need anybody else. I don't need that Jadon Sancho. Gundo, we've completed in honor of Armalika. So this is kind of where we stand now. The question is, at this point, without any other repeatable icon pack, right? I'm hoping we get maybe a prime icon pack in the next week or so. Without any other icon pack to sit there and put our fodder into, we're now at a situation where I don't know what the heck to do. Like, maybe we just finish off Nedved for the sake of it? I don't know. Is there anything else? Like, anything else in the live section? I just don't need this Palacio, for example. He doesn't get into any team. Like, genuinely, doesn't even get into an Argentinian setup. Gervinho I find poor. This Bender, I don't need. Jadon Sancho, obviously Mbappe I don't need. And then Jadon Sancho is surplus to requirements, even for an English team. Because I have that Future Stars, what's his name? I have so many English players. But anyway, specifically, I'm talking about Harvey Barnes, who is kind of trash, though. I'm not the biggest fan of Harvey Barnes, so maybe we do craft a Jadon Sancho. 83 and 84. Damn, that is not a problem. Maybe I do craft the Jadon Sancho. Does he not have a dynamic image? That's weird. Wonder why EA didn't give him a dynamic image. Anyways, you know what? Maybe we do Jadon Sancho for the England squad. I don't know. Whatevs. Objective's the most fun I've ever had in FIFA. Yeah, it's alright. As long as you don't let, like, toxic FIFA players put you on tilt, it's a good time.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Lee,
okay, he baited me into that. I thought he was...
I'm excited, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
I don't know what it... I'm assuming this guy wants to trade goals instead of just play.
But in the crowd, they want to see him take on the shot. And a goal!
Another 20 minutes of fucking boredom because this community is brain dead.
1-0 then, and he's through here. Takes it on, and it goes! The leveler!
Mode is fun.
So, a level attack.
I swear to God, the passing accuracy of shit goalkeepers is better than my full squad. Bro, I'm gonna use my FUT birthday team in Rivals and lose my mind, aren't I? But then again, a few people in the chat made a good point of the fact that it's probably as well because these goalkeepers are so brain dead, defensive awareness wise, so they're not covering any pass. Whereas when you play against a guy, the AI is so overpowered with 99 defensive stats and stuff like that, that that these players end up just being even more nuts. Like, they overshadow the good passing abilities of your players. Whereas, like, for example, right there, playing that ball into that space, no keeper's following that. Playing this pass right here, that goalkeeper isn't diving into the way to intercept it. Same thing, right? So that could be the other thing as well, why it almost seems like it's way easier to make passes. It's just because if your opponent is so used to playing with AI, the AI, as you can see, does pretty much nothing, right? With shit stat players. You can still do okay if you're a manual defender with goalkeepers, but you see what I mean? Like how I just pass through and move through them? The difference is when you let the AI control 99 defending players on 10 chem, they're so overpowered. That's gotta be what it is, though. You can see people's gamer tags on PS5 before joining a game. People can snipe you. Yeah, and then everybody in the community wonders and says I never get sniped. There you go. That's why these kids will sit there and wait before clicking in, because they know they've matched up against me. They just click, you basically click that, and then you can see I'm against game type 5 here. There you go. And then they load into the game. Man, that's... EA got to get rid of that, man. They got to block that. That's really shit. EA got to do what other companies do, where you can fully block your gamer tag from being seen, man. EA are just living in the dark ages. They're fucking clueless. Yeah, so when I load into a game, these kids, you know why they take 5 or 10 seconds? Because they load in at the loading, the pre-match screen, and they do that. They see if they're against me. All right, cool. Now I'll play. That's why you guys consistently see the same 5 or... Once I get to like an okay elo, you guys will always see the same guys that I play against. And that's why, because it's unavoidable. What advantage do they get stream sniping you? Well, they're 10 times better of a player than I am, so they know they're going to get an easy game while self-promoting themselves on stream. Or they're just going to be toxic on stream and make it impossible for me to get goals purely for the fact that maybe they hate me or whatever the case may be. And also the other point that a lot of people don't talk about is they watch my streams because they're hate watchers, right? So they know my tactics, they know everything I do. If I want to try and change things up, they see it live on stream. It's not a secret. They know that I'm switching my wingbacks to go forward. They know that I'm telling my attackers to get in the box. They get all of these huge advantages. They know my free kick tendencies. They know my tendencies when I'm winning. They know my tendencies when I'm losing. They know my tendencies when I go to take pens, how I take pens, that I time free kicks, that I hardly ever pass the ball with free kicks. I try to score free kicks. All of that shit is stuff that these kids that are like, oh no, stream sniping doesn't mean anything in FIFA. They don't even think about. They don't even think about. And that's yet another reason why I played it like Gold 3. Silver 1 or Gold 3. It's not EA's fault, Hussein. It's EA's fault because they make it so you have to score in 10 separate matches where you only need to win 3 games. No, they shouldn't make it where you need to win 8 games. The reason why they do this is to stop our community having fun with Golden Goal. All you have to do, if you're not a brain-dead 12-year-old, is with these objectives, just play 10 Golden Goal games. So you need 10 goals scored. Just play 10 Golden Goal wins. Instead, EA knows that our community is full of moronic children, so they do this. And once again, it's just to slow down the community from having fun and from getting things done and getting objectives and enjoying objectives. EA did this on purpose. They're not dumb. They did this on purpose because they know we have a community of morons that won't play Golden Goal. Our community can't make the connection with, oh, 10 games and 10 goals? Why don't I just keep doing Golden Goal? I'll get it done 20 times quicker. Nope. These fucking morons score a goal and put the controller down. Waste 20 minutes of their life times 10. Fucking 200 minutes of their life wasted. When they could have probably got all of it done in that 20 minutes of the first game if they played Golden Goal. Everyone has to do it or it doesn't work, and that's how EA win. Exactly. EA put these objectives like that because the community isn't like a cohesive system, right? When it comes to icon swaps, because they have it be 6 wins or whatever, you tend to get golden goal happening more often. But you can see with icon swaps once again, this time again, they did it with, they know what they're doing. They did it with, I think it was 4 wins and then 10 goals or 10 assists or whatever the case may be, right? They look like they're helping out the community by oh, you just need to score in 10 different games. But they're not doing that. Once again, they're doing it because golden goal supposes you're good enough to actually score. No, Vossian, your argument makes no sense. You're in skill-based matchmaking. You are playing guys in and around your skill set. If you can't score against guys in your skill set 30 to 50% of the games you go into, you're doing something incredibly wrong. I would understand your thought process if you were playing random matchmaking. You know, doing golden goal in draft or doing golden goal in the old school daily knockout tournaments where one game you come up against a psycho, the next game you come up against a bot, the next game you come up against a pro. You are literally playing in skill-based matchmaking against guys of your skill set. So that argument of, oh, it's really nice for you because you can score against people. I'm in fucking D1, man! I'm sick with it. It's not my fault I'm sick with it. But having said that, whatever rival section you're in your skill set. And if you're not, you've either cheesed it, so you're playing even easier players, or you've done the EA's stupid system where you play 5 games against randoms and then now you're in D2 and you shouldn't be in D2, but you don't play rivals anymore, so your matchmaking is D2, but you don't play rivals to get down to the fucking rank that you should be in, you know. That was the biggest complaint I have of EA and Division Rivals and skill-based matchmaking is how easy it is after 5 qualification games. You play 5 qualification games in Rivals against genuinely 5 random bots. And if you win all 5, you go to D2 immediately. Then you're against psychos and you're outclassed, and it takes so long to lose enough games to get down to your rank. D4, D5, whatever the case may be. And I'm not sure how EA would do that better, but they have to fix something. SBMM has a lot more variance at lower levels. Sorry. Well, it doesn't. And once again, by you saying sorry, thinking you're being a smartass, you've just disproved yourself even more. If there's a lot more variance, it means you're coming up against a lot more guys that are worse than you. So you should have an even easier time scoring with more consistency than 30 to 50% of your games. Your argument just disproved your own argument. Bro, I wish you guys would see. I know people want to make a point, but I wish they would see. Just have a little bit of a clear, open mind about that stuff. People just have it in their head that, oh, I want to hate golden goal, or this is a point I'm trying to make, and they don't see the light. They don't see the other end of the tunnel. And I'll give you an example. There are a few flaws to what I'm talking about skill-based matchmaking and golden goal. And like I just finished saying, what I just mentioned is the flaw. So as much as what I'm saying works and should work and golden goal would be fun, the issue with all of that is the really easy way to get into D2 even if you're not a D2 player, right? You play 5 games. I think even if you play your 5 matchmaking games, I think if you win 3 and draw or lose 2, you still go to like D4 or D3. Bro, D4 or D3 players are good at this point in FIFA. And if you're a bot and you just stay in D3, now you're going to do friendlies, and I can understand where the issue comes from, right? So you do have a point there that kind of disproves a few of the things I'm saying, but once again, that's like an EA problem. I've always had an issue with their 5 games and then you get your rank in Division Rivals. There's got to be something they do better. I don't know what it is. I haven't really figured that out or thought about it. Maybe you guys have. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's you need to play 10 or 15 qualification games. I'm not sure what it could be. But I think they do need to revamp. I mean, they need to revamp all of FIFA Ultimate Team, but this is yet something else they probably should want to revamp. And I think it would be good for everybody.
This community is perfectly summed up by this objective. People going into the match with their main teams just to ruin someone's day. Surely they must know that you're just going to quit straight out. Why are they even bothering? This literally happens every other game. Either they're dumb, or just douchebags. We really are our own worst enemies. Come on FIFA community, let's be better. N28 love.
It's a mix of a terribly toxic fan base, the football Twitter kids, the FIFA Ultimate Team kids, the football fan base that are younger. They're just bred in toxicity, and it spills over to every other part of the game. And I genuinely do believe from the bottom of my heart, from playing in so many different gaming communities, being part of so many different communities, car culture communities, car forum communities, different video game communities, Rainbow Six, like Delta, like all these old school, like when the internet was just coming around, like Rainbow Six, what was it? Rogue Spear. I used to be part of like a Canadian crew that would play against other people, matches and stuff. I've from the, you know, Halo days. This community is, and this again, another dude that's just making sure he's playing me. This community, like the FIFA specific Ultimate Team football fan community, is by far the most horrifically toxic shit community there is. And I would assume, like I said, it's everything combined for sure. It's the 1v1 setting. No, the 1v1 setting definitely brings out toxicity because, like we've always said, you're playing against one other person. But that doesn't change, that doesn't create the fact that you have kids going into this game mode with full God squads, knowing they're not going to achieve anything, knowing they're not going to work towards Mandanda, knowing that most likely if they come up against me playing with these goalkeepers the way you should, I'm going to quit anyways. They just do it for like the 1 or 2 second satisfaction of trying to ruin some random person on the internet's day. That is not because of 1v1 matchmaking. That is a deeper fucked up thing that goes on, like I said, in the FIFA Ultimate Team football world. I don't know. I can't really put my hand on why people are so horrific in this community. But it's the same fucking people that try to make millions off of a player losing their life horrifically. They're, you know, the same people that sit there trying to hack people. The same guys that try to stream snipe. The same guys that just post abuse all over Twitter, no matter what the FIFA conversation or topic is. If you support what EA does, you're a shill. Shut up. You're a scumbag. You're what's wrong with this game. You know, you're sold out to EA. If you critique EA, oh, shut up. You should be grateful that you play this game, you know, for a living. You're a scumbag. You don't even really do a real job. No one cares about your opinion. So all that stuff isn't all just because of 1v1 matchmaking, right? So I can never put my mind on why our FIFA community has such a horrific, horrifically toxic viewer base. But I mean, it is what it is.
Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And if the game is as enticing on the pitch as it looks on paper, we're not going to be disappointed. I'll tell you what, Lee, it looks promising.
This TV talk.
Opportunity it is. And now it is there for him. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Ronnie, for sure. Golden goal is good for dads and like college students and stuff like that, for sure. Bro, if you need an 88 rated player that badly 6 months into the game to put a controller down for 15 minutes for 7 times is pathetic. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not even pathetic. It's just like, it's shocking that people are that unintelligent with their time to crafting an 88 rated player. They've been playing this game for 6 months or 2 months or 4 months. And the fact that they still think their best use of time to get an 88 rated card is to spend 2.5 hours staring at a screen. Weird. It is super weird. But anyways, that's a long topic, a long conversation. I have no idea what Armalika is able to put in here for YouTube. I do think it's an important thing to talk about. I understand that there is another side to the argument. The other side to the argument is very much the fact that people that put their controller down like doing it because, once again, they tell me all the time that, oh, Nick, the one thing you're not thinking about is that I put my controller down and go do something else. I go do homework for a little bit. I go do that. And I'm slowly chipping away at an objective in an evening where I can go do something else. So once again, I don't want to pretend like I'm not seeing the small side of the argument that makes sense to wasting 20 minutes of your life, because according to some of you guys, you're not actually wasting 20 minutes of your life. You're doing something, you're putting the controller down, and then you're cleaning your room or doing the dishes or whatever the case may be, and then you come back, rinse and repeat. So I understand that side of the conversation. I just think it's such an it's such an unadvantageous part of the conversation. I feel like instead of 2.5 hours of you having to do something every 20 minutes and then walking away for 2.5 hours, isn't it still more enjoyable to be able to actually spend 20 to 30 minutes within the game, enjoying the game, and thanks to Golden Goal and whatever else, you get these objectives done as quickly as you would have done it in 2.5 hours, in half an hour, so then you can just go spend 2 hours doing something else and being off of the game. That is my flip side of the argument. Again, I know not everybody's going to agree with it, but that's, I suppose, the devil's advocate in me. Nevertheless, after this entire long conversation, after all of this grinding, at least we got ourselves Mr. Mandanda. For me and the First Owner series, he's actually a very helpful player. First of all, I think he's everybody's, like, he's kind of a meme player this year and last year for Pie Face viewers and a bunch of other viewers. So he's kind of a cool card, specifically for my First Owner RTG. Like we mentioned, he gets right into my French setup and he gets right into my League S setup. So it's a win all around. I don't know if I'm going to pull an R9 Rye and try and like skill my way all the way into a goal with Mandanda and his 5-star skills, but 3-star weak foot ain't bad either, huh? 6'1" is a bit of a concern. With a glove, he's actually going to be pretty sweet. Not nuts, like not crazy good, but he'll still be usable and enjoyable. And then I think we did a few of the FUT birthday things too, didn't we? So we got the FUT birthday creatures stadium theme, which I don't really care about all that much. We got the birthday cake, which I thought you actually unlocked. I think that's an identical birthday cake that you unlock from milestones. I think. Could be wrong, but it looks the same. And then we also got ourselves the birthday cake ball, which I like. I wonder if it'd be visible on the field. I love the Tim Hortons, the Tinbits ball, but all of you guys got so mad at me for using it because you couldn't see it on the field. So I went back to a generic football. I wonder if this one would be a little bit more visible. I do like those like weird balls. I know Zwei likes weird balls as well. The saltier the better for Zwei, of course, the weirdo. So there we go. Now we've got, you know, a good chunk more packs to get into, so let's do it. Oh, God. All right, boys. This is the outro of the day. We have done quite a few things that I'm actually very proud of. This is the Weekend League squad, although not exactly the Weekend League squad. Once we get Taps back from his red card, I'm going to do this before tomorrow's games. This is going to be the Weekend League team. Now, hilariously, we could go Mangala and Mandanda instead, but I really want to try out this Bender. I want to try out this newly crafted and unlocked Moment Schmeichel. So that's going to be the route that we go with for the Weekend League. And yeah, it is what it is, right? We're going to play for 5 wins a day. Nothing serious, no matter what happens. Whatever, right? We get annoyed, we'll stop playing, but we do want to try and get to 5 wins per day. That's going to be the target with this team. We're going to finish off the Epi's grind with 10 player picks, 20 still big packs, and then we're going to finish with the party bag as well. So I don't know, maybe we'll get a couple of good players still. Not that I have any SBCs at all that I really need to do, but restocking the club with high rated fodder is always a good thing, considering FUT Birthday Team 2 is out tomorrow. And again, 2 good rated players in one. Again, I have no idea what's coming for the SBCs. I have no idea what's coming for Team 2. I'm really excited about keeping it a surprise for myself. And I hope you guys are too. Do your best if you can. Stay off of social media, you know, for the next 24 hours if you don't want spoilers. That's what I'm going to be doing personally. And let's look forward to a fun Friday tomorrow with hopefully a good team of the week. And honestly, I just hope EA keep it up right now with the content, like SBC players and objective players. I think they've knocked it out of the park. I've been very, very happy. We've had some deep conversations today about a whole slew of things. I hope you guys didn't take anything to heart specifically if like what I was talking about was kind of against or what I was criticizing is what you enjoy. I just hope you can see the conversations that we're having as opposed to like taking great offense to the things that we're specifically talking about. But nevertheless, I did have a good day, and unfortunately, there is the one Ooh, 87 Modric. There is a one spoiler that I've seen that I'm not going to mention. Part of me does hope that the spoiler I've seen is real. I'll be the first to admit that why did I just go with a Pizzy? I'm going to have to discard him. What am I doing? Actually, I guess I could discard him. Didn't we discard a Shaqiri too? So I've got him and Shaqiri in the discard pile that we can get back into the club. So that's okay. No man, some men left behind there, I suppose. So let's do a Jumbo Premium Gold pack. We're going to get down to 30. 30 packs should show us the party bag. So not quite 20, but a good 18 packs to open. I'm going to be discarding pretty much everything that isn't, well, other than Pizzy, that isn't 84 or higher, okay? If it's 84 or higher for the tail end of the epi, I will have to do a little bit of no man left behinding here. Just want to store. See, look at all these players. A lot of these guys are non-dupes for those 10 crafted PPs. You see? Love that. Store all those dudes. And then whatever is left, throw right back into the setup. So there you go. That clears up the trade pile nicely. These guys will use for the PPs to craft for tomorrow. And again, same thing planned for tomorrow's Team 2 grind. We're going to try and go through 2 or 3 League SBCs. We're going to try and craft another 50, not try, we will craft another 50 player pick packs. And I might chip away tonight if I'm not bored out of my mind completely. We might chip away. Will the ultimate packs show up? Okay, perfect. Good. So we don't have to worry about the ultimate packs. So the plan is here. Let's just let this pack open and see if we can get something good for tomorrow's. Not only all those things I mentioned, but I want to keep those. We're not just going to have the 2 or 3 League SBCs like Electrums and whatever to open like these packs. The plan is also, I think I'm going to go ahead and discard these. That's probably a couple of thousand coins wasted considering how expensive silvers are. But anyways, just so that this outro isn't too long, these packs we are also going to save for tomorrow's new team, which I'm excited for, right? We've gotten a crap ton of this week's FUT birthdays. We've had very, very good pack luck overall for Team 1 in FUT birthday, which is why I want to save some of these big boy packs, or not even some, all of these big boy packs for the new team in hopes that the new team is good. And if it's not good, in hopes that the new SBCs are good, so we get good fodder and then get to complete those new SBCs very quickly. So this rare mix, it's been a long time since these mini rare mix have given us something good. Maybe today that changes, boys. Long gone are the days of getting Road to the Final Sissoko and Road to the Final Renato from these types of packs. It feels like it's been forever. Not even a lib to give us a dangler. That's too bad. Those party bags are beta bags. Sway calls them farty bags, so I don't know. If your luck is in, your luck is in though, right? If we're talking about the party bags, there are some serious contender beast players in there. I think my top choice, which might be weird for some of you guys considering the players that are available, but you know, there's that record breaker Mbappe and stuff. But for me, the top choice is that Freeze Dembouz. I need that Dembele, man. I'm going to put him in the past and present and future Leeds team. He's a super Leeds fan, so he's also one of the gods of this channel, one of the cards that carried us to Elite 1 in FIFA 17, which is the best finish I've ever had in Champs, back when you had to play 40 games. So he's definitely an OG on our channel. So I would love that Scream Dembouz. However, the Scream Freeze, he's not the only one. That Freeze Mane looks absolutely cracked. I mean, an untradeable Freeze St. Max would be cool. I wouldn't be too upset about getting him back in the club. There's a couple of record... Is there a couple of record breakers I'd be excited about? Rule breakers, there's some great ones. That rule breaker Pogba is cracked. That rule breaker Laporte is still one of my favorite center backs all year. You know, Armalico would love that. But specifically for me, I would really, really enjoy getting that rule breaker Laporte. He'd go right into the Prem team. Man, I'd have a tough time not putting him into my main team as well, though. That's how much I like Laporte. Who else? Who else would get into the setup? What are there? Oh, yeah, the Kane? Few people pointed out the fact that that Kane is super, super rare. Yeah, that Rule Breaker Kane. I know Pi loves that Kane. So he would be dope. What else? What else do we got in there? Ansu Fati's Future Stars card would be nuts. Rule Breaker Opara. I mean, he'd be okay. You know, he'd be fun to have for the MLS team. That's for sure. Who else? Trying to rack my brains right now of a couple of other cool cards there. Kulusevski's Future Stars would be cool. Would he get into our Serie A squad? No. Like, would you seriously put that Kulusevski into the team ahead of a left-footed butt birthday Perisic, or more importantly, that Dybala? No, right? Oh, Saka, dude. Future Star Saka. Oh, that's boards from a 75 plus. Come on. Striker. Oh, nice. It's been so long since I packed a Romelu Lukaku, I forgot he was even a card. That's the first time I've hit Romelu in ages. Nice. 75 plus is a W, baby. That's fantastic. Rubes, that's a timeout, man. Just time him out for like 5 days or something. I don't know if it's a ban, but still. Spoilers are just pricks. If you're in this channel to spoil, especially as a sub, or someone gifted you a sub, and the first thing you think to do is spoil. Oh, another board. Let's go. Come on, another 85? Inform? Nice. Okay. I didn't... Why do I find it so hard to tell between informs and regular walkouts? Nice. Yilmaz dupe. 75's paying out right now, boys. Okay, 7 more packs before the farty bag, boys. Let's do this. Premium Electrum. Always hoping for an 84 or an 85. That's a problem. That's a big problem. That's a discard, unfortunately, unless this is surprisingly tradable, which I don't think it is. Yes! Let's go, boys. I hate discarding players that are like 10 or 11k. Perfect. Good stuff. I know my club too well. That will save for the PP packs. Okay, Prime Mixed. Come on. Cheeky Cruyff out of one of these? How crazy would that be? Nope. No danglers either, unfortunately. Alright. That's too bad. Oh, there's going to be some discards here, I think. Nice. Come on, one more tradable. Yes. Love it. No discards even. Fantastic. Or no gold discards. 6 more, boys. We can do a couple of Team of the Week packs, actually. We'll do this rare mixed. I think we have to do a couple of the Team of the Week packs to get the cards to show that we want to show. No walkout. Wait. Why was it blue? Oh my god, I thought it was a Team of the Week pack. Dude, am I okay? Wow. He says, let's open a rare mixed, and as it's opening, he thinks he opens a Team of the Week pack. Wow. That's what not eating for God knows how long. Alright, well, we gotta open these Team of the Weeks. If they're dupes, they're dupes. Such is life. No walkout, so who cares? 10k wasted. Nice, alright. No one cares about that player. I get it, because his name is Noon, or whatever it is. Mid to Prime we're going to do tomorrow, because we've got the farty bag, and we've gotten all our packs today. Wait, was that a walkout? I'm going to skip it anyways. I don't really care. The farty bag is the focal point of the day. Nice, 83 Aurier. Okay. That's actually handy. Two more Team of the Week packs. Is that all we have left, too? Yep. Pretty close. Come on. Can I get a Dembouz, please? No, bro. Damn it. Hennessy. I'm glad we got rid of his dupe. And finally, I think the farty bag, yeah, it'll be over here. One Team of the Week pack, and we're going to finish off with the Farty Bag. Thank you guys so much for supporting. No walkouts, man. Dear God. Terrible return on these Team of the Weeks today. I hope you guys enjoyed the grind. I sure as heck did. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow for another monster day. And again, we don't have anything to write home about in terms of a special featured pack or whatever the case may be. We'll finish off the day with a mid or prime, all right? God bless you guys. Let's get this party bag. Come on. Be good, baby. Please. Wait, that's a cop. Wait, who is this? Oh, I thought it was like a kanji for a second. That's so bad. Oh my God. Why are these team of the group stages in these? Oh no, that's like 2 or 3 days, bro. Okay, you know what, boys? Let's finish with a mid or prime. Because the party bag was pure ass. We've done what, 75 player pick packs today? A party bag and a mid or prime icon pack, all right? I'm only doing one. That's it. God bless you guys. You're excited for this mid or prime? Smash the like button. Come on, baby. Come on, big nation. Give us some false hope. Dutch, Dutch, Dutch. I swear to God. Oh, man. I mean, if it's a Butra or a Torres, this is kind of a W. Hold on a sec. Is that a prime Torres? Wait. That's a prime, like, Liverpool Torres. Dude, do we use him instead of Huntelaar this weekend? Hey, man, that's sick. We got an El Nino. That's the Liverpool El Nino, too. Not like the B-Tech Atletico or whatever. Chelsea version. That's like the Torres, isn't it? Hey, man, he's 2 million coins. Oh, we got a massive icon. Dude, whenever you see Spain, you think fucking Puyol, dude, and he's going to ruin your life. He's closer to 1 mil? Oh, okay. I don't know why you guys are trying to make me think he's 2 mil. Hey, that's good enough. That's still a W. I don't even know what his in-game stats look like, boys. That is a huge win. So we pack another huge icon, do the party bag, and get a good chunk of player picks done. He's 4-star, 4-star as well. Oh my, what is... He's got finesse and outside of the foot. 4-star, 4-star. What do we give him? Surely you give him a sniper, or I suppose a finisher. 88 balance, 98 agility, 99 dribbling, 97 shot power, 99 for attack positioning and finishing. Oh, we got our striker for the... Do we give him an engine? No, give him an engine instead? Really? Is 87 shot power good enough? Engine. 93 balance, 93 agility, 99 dribbling, 96 sprint speed, 99 acceleration. All right, we got ourselves our weekend league striker, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. I love you, but you're going to make way for Mr. El Nino to see how he plays this weekend. God bless. Oh, man, I'm happy we opened this pack. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace, baby.